Hi, it's Michael, and I am really happy that I have finally discovered the ultimate headphone for when I go cycling or jogging. And this is the AFTERSHOKZ Air. These things are, they're just so great. They solve all the problems that I've had with using regular earbuds in my ears. Now, if you use earbuds, you know what I'm talking about. Most people complain about them falling out. And I've just had a huge problem with that. They stick in when I first start off, whether I'm jogging or riding my bike. They'll stay in my ears for a little while, but as soon as I start to sweat and hit a few bumps or whatever, they just pop out. And if you're going 30 miles an hour down a hill on your bike and all of a sudden your earbud pops out, not a good situation. Kiss those goodbye, right? These solve that problem because they fit behind your head, and these are bone conduction earphones. So they're actually touching your sort of high up on your cheekbone here, and they conduct the sound into your ear that way. So the advantage is you get to hear the world around you, but you also get to hear the music or podcasts or whatever you're listening to very clearly. It's just kind of odd if you've never worn anything like this before. Now, make no mistake, these aren't trying to be audiophile headphones, okay? These are really great for active people, though, that will still want to hear music, and it sounds pretty good, but it's certainly not going to ever come close to a good pair of quality headphones. But good enough for me, certainly when I'm riding my bike or jogging or just being active outside. And not only that, what I have really found what I love about these is the microphone when I get a phone call is very good. People don't even really comment on that, so they don't realize that I'm talking to them through the microphone in these headphones as opposed to just my regular phone. So it works really well. I also like the fact that they don't cause excessive wind noise. Now, when I ride my bike, my average speed is probably 16, 17 miles an hour. No problem. I mean, I can still hear podcasts, I can still hear the music very well, and the only noise is my big floppy ears. They're more wind resistance than these are because you can see how close fitting these are. So they don't cause excessive wind noise, which is really important. And the other thing I like is there's only two little buttons on here, and they're on the right side. Once you train your brain to where they are, it's really easy to turn them on and off. You can also push the button closest to your front of your ear. One time while they're on, it'll tell you what the battery level is on this, either low, medium, or high. And also you can change tracks, you can pause your music, you can do all that just using the buttons here. You can also answer phone calls. There's the little button on the left side, and that is the button that you push if you want to pause music or resume the music or answer a phone call. So it's just that one button, very easy to get to. So all in all, I would say that if you have had a problem finding the right kind of earbuds for your athletic activities, jogging, running, just walking, whatever, give the AFTERSHOKZ Air a try. I think you'll be happy with them. I think the price is about right for these, and I really enjoy these. I wear them actually more than I would ever wear earbuds, simply because I can still hear the world around me. I don't even notice they're on. They're pretty lightweight. They're also water resistant. I believe it's IPX55, so sweat is not going to bother these. And that's it. I don't have too much else to say about these except I highly recommend them. And I think if you're a cyclist, you are going to love these things. They don't bother with my helmet straps. I mean, I usually put these on first and then I put my helmet on, but really you can do it either way. I haven't had any problem with the straps interfering with the operation of these or comfort or anything like that. They don't slip off my head. You don't have to worry about them in that regard. There is one odd thing that I do need to warn you about, and some people are more sensitive to it than others, is that if you turn the volume up on these too high, it actually causes kind of a tickling or vibration. So because these rely on bone conduction, it uses vibrations in the pads that fit on each side of your face here to conduct the sound into your inner ear. Consequently, if you turn the volume up on these too high, it causes kind of a tickling. It's a very, it's a very odd feeling, and it's quite honestly obnoxious. So if you like to listen to your music really loud, you're not going to probably like these at all. For me, I don't like to listen to the music or voice that loud anyway, so it's not even a factor for me. But I'll turn the volume up until I just start to feel that little tingle, and I'll just back it down a little bit, no problem. For most of the times, the volume of this is going to be adequate for clearly hearing the music or the voice if you're listening to podcasts. And it's only when you crank the volume up a little bit too high that you start to get that tingling. Personally, I don't consider that a problem at all. Again, I don't want to destroy my hearing anyway, so I don't listen to stuff really loud. I think the fact that these are bone conduction reduces the chance that you're going to harm your hearing by listening too loud, but I guarantee you that that tickle feeling is definitely going to not want to make you listen to anything too loud. So that is one disadvantage to these bone conduction type headphones. The loudness is not going to be fantastically great on these. Highly recommend them. Check them out. That's all I have to tell you. If you have any questions about these, please leave me a comment. My only complaint, I guess, would be the battery life. So they're kind of small. You can see, they say up to 5 hours, I think, but I'm not so sure I believe that. It always seems that these sort of run out of power. I usually charge them every time I go for a ride. My rides are usually 2 to 3 hours. But anyway, other than that, everything else is fantastic with these. I do think the battery life, if there was any way they could make a little bit of a bigger battery, maybe I wouldn't complain about that, but that's about all. So, and again, thanks for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'll answer it if I can. Until next time, take care. Bye.